Hi there guys, it has been a while since I posted, a bit too long, but with the way the weather is I haven't really had a chance to do a lot. I don't really have like a garage or nothing, so I haven't had the chance to get anything done. Since you probably last seen me, I have raised the van back up so it's not sat completely on its ass, but don't worry, I have got plans to stick it back down on its ass again. Just need to wait for some parts, some money to free up, and I'll be buying quite a lot of like the, if you don't know, there's like a company called Scarface Lowriders. I do have their sticker on my back window. They sell like relocation kits for the front, for the shocks, gets rid of all the bump stops, makes it a lot better. I'm going to be buying some gas shocks, the adjustables, and also getting some off of the VW Monkey. I'm getting their shortened springs as well, and this thing would ride absolutely lovely and be nice and low. And there are talks with somebody about getting a new set of wheels for this, so a few things in the pipeline. Just need to wait for everything to fall into place and see what happens. But today's little job is, as you may or may not have seen, I do have central locking, but this door doesn't work. Only happened the last couple of days, and I have to use the key. I did fix it the other day and I did start filming, but it chucked it down so bad that I couldn't do anything about it. So doing it again today, as clearly the temporary fix that I did doesn't work. All it was down here. I don't have the weird slinky crap that goes here that stops the wires getting caught in between the door, and as you can see, there's my temporary fix. If I remember, which I hope I do, I'll put a picture or a bit of a video up of like how it looked. The wire was just cut completely in half, and I presume I've just quickly twisted the wires back together and jammed them in the door because it was chucking down so bad I couldn't do nothing about it. So what my job is now is to take all this lot out and redo it properly so that the door works. So you can come with me for that. So in case you guys have never took a door card off, I'll quickly show you. First thing you need to do, make sure the window, get the window winder. At the back you've got this little ring, it's pop it up like that. Pull that off, done. Keep that to one side, and then you can still use it, because sometimes like now you are going to have the window down. Then use a pry tool or whatever you've got to hand, put it behind here, and it's quite hard to do one-handed. These all need a good respray, but pop that back there and that comes off. Put your window back up. Well, you don't have to, but I am because it's raining. Then in there I've got one missing apparently, a couple of Torx bits there and there. Once you've got them off, that just comes out on its own. Got the door handle, give it a bit of a wiggle, there you go, pop straight out. And from there, lift it up. Better if you had two hands. There's clips along the bottom as well. And done. Easy as that. There are clips that obviously go all the way around the outside that hook into here. They are like just actual hooks, as you can see. They just go in and hook in. And here's my central lock-in. That's for the door handle. I've had to extend it because when you put that in there, I got a screw because of the way that the central lock-in is. It kind of relocated it a bit. Here's all the wiring. As you see, there's a broken bit. Goes all the way across the back of the door. There's a connector, and there's your actuator just up in there. As you can see, here it is. I've used pre-existing hole there with a washer and connected it to the door lock. Never, other than this little situation, has never caused me a problem. So all I'm going to do now is fix this properly, because this clearly isn't a work. Got a couple of quick releases on here. and unravel it. I would highly recommend, if any of you guys have got the T4s, as you know, they haven't got central locking. This kit here cost me virtually, what, I think it was a tenner delivered, if that, and means I can have central locking. And as you'll see, actually came in a box of 4. So I got driver's door and passenger door. I got one for the, that's probably supposed to be for the driver's door, to be fair, one for the sliding door, one for the back door. The back door is not going to be too much of a problem, just need to get power back to it. For the driver's door, sorry, the sliding door obviously hasn't got any electrics to it, so I'm thinking I've already got the little connector sliding door thing. I'm going to take that out, put one half in there, put the other half in there, or I might see if I can put it somewhere else, I'm not entirely sure. So when the sliding door closes, there's electric getting to it. Actually, that might be a good idea, just below it. We'll figure it out. And then yeah, I'll be able to unlock all the doors on one button, which would be good. I mean, I've only got it on the front doors because that's the only ones that really get used most of the time. But yeah, you get all 4. And it's like dirt cheap. Yeah, like I said, I have got plans to lower this and different wheels and what have you, and which I will be doing after this, is I have actually got like a little man shed, which is just getting used for crap at the minute. I'm going to clean it out and make it into my own little workstation. There we go. So that I've got like a welder, getting a grinder. I'm not great at welding, but practice makes perfect. So yeah, I want to have like a little workbench in there, practice on my welding. So what, duct tape's bloody good, isn't it? I do actually want to get quite good at welding. I mean, I'm not bad at it, it's just I'm not good at it. I'd like to get quite competent with it. I do have some welding to do. If you've seen any of my other videos, you have seen that my sliding door step is starting to rot out, so I want to get that done myself. There's a few other little projects I want to do. It's just handy just to be able to weld. I mean, I've got a welder, I know how to use it, I know roughly how to weld, just need to practice on being better at it. So I'm going to get this done, because I can hear the dustbin lorries coming and you're not going to want to hear that. When I come back and I've got this done, I will turn the camera back on. Like I said, I pick the camera up when I've done. Sure enough, I've done. I did have to rewire all this again, and hopefully it'll work now. So lock, get rid of them keys, unlock, lock, unlock. There we go, that's all working again. Put the door card back on. I do need to get one of those, I don't know what the hell those called. I have actually got the grommet for there. I will be putting that back in. I need to get some sort of like thing to go over here to stop this happening again. I haven't had the issue on the driver's side, but let's try and solve that problem before it becomes another problem. So let's get the door card on, and with YouTube magic, ready, done. To be fair, that took like 30 seconds to do that, but there's that done, quick and easy. Just thought I'd show you just in case you didn't know. I will be painting all of this, the door handles and all that sort of stuff. The dashboard's getting done. All these two-tone creams, they're all getting done. And the door cards, might as well just show you that one, and the door card. I want to do, I'm thinking either like a grey or maybe a cream. No, actually, sorry. I want to do like probably a grey flocking on here. The center console stuff will be staying cream. This at the moment is just a bit of fabric I'd left over from the seats I done ages ago, which I've now obviously sold. Want to do all that lot cream, just keep that wood color. The door cards will also go cream. The accents, might as well just show you here again. They'll probably go the same colour as the dash. Not fully sure yet. Might go wild and just do all this like red like the van, but I don't know, that's down the road. But there's that. Quick and easy. I might as well show you what my next job is. Dad's man cave. At the minute it is just a dumping ground. There's tools and silicone and crap all in here. This is just a dumping ground for just everything. Got my toolbox buried down there, or one of them. There's loads of wood. I was using that for the van. I am going to be using that for like a workbench in here. And then there's a sink. You can't really see it. There's a sink back there, which would be quite handy. And then I was going to do a workbench off of sort of this area and have it coming across, because I have got down the depths of here somewhere, there it is, my welder, and I'd like to do some sort of like a workshop somewhere for me just to do some work. The other job I'm doing at the minute is, this is a cylinder head for an Audi. My friend, he basically snapped his timing belt. I will put some pictures up here as I'm talking, but half the belt, all the ridges are completely sheared off, and all the exhaust valves, all the inlet valves, which are here, come out absolutely perfect. But all the exhaust valves, I've managed to get one of them out, but all the rest of these, that one there and that one up there, they've still got the caps on the top, the hydraulic liftery part thing on the top. Managed to get that one out, just that one is wedged. I don't know if you can see, it is kind of up. In fact, they all are. Cannot get that out to save my life. So I want to tidy this lot up so that I can actually work on it, because obviously, as you can see, it's nice and wet. So I can actually work on it in here in the dry. So that is kind of my goal here. So here's essentially a before. I'm going to attack this and get it done. That's my other plan, because I would like to have like a nice little work area to be able to get stuff done, because there's a load of stuff in here I want to get done. I suppose it's just an update video. I do have a tablet which I would love to mount in the dash here. Probably delete these two vents, they only blow cold air anyway, so it's not an issue. Blow them, keep them to, delete them two completely. Recess the head unit so it's still there, but it's going to be behind, so I can still access it if I need to. Probably going to have to cut all the way down here. Obviously these are going to have to get, that does nothing, it's just a random switch, that's why it's nothing. Barely even fits. Relocate the hazard over here, which would be easy. My rear window defroster, I never use it anyway, but keep that. Probably be, roughly about this sort of area. And I'm going to make something for my tablet to be able to connect into. In the back here, I haven't really done a lot in here. Don't know if I ever showed the fabric I used. It's like a velour crushed velvety stuff. But I've sewn all these cushions together, but the only thing I haven't done is connected them at the back. As you can see, that's terrible lighting. As you can see, they're just open. So you see there as well, that's the bottom one. Obviously seat belts back here for the kids, but I'm gonna have to get that sewn up as well, get that finished off. So like I said, there's millions of plans going on. Lowering the van, new wheels, center console, finish off all this, the back. There's so much to do. It's just I can't do it because of the weather. But hopefully having a little work area like I showed you in the man's shed, hopefully I can get some stuff done, because I'll have someone to do it out of the weather. So I'm going to get on and get that lot done, and hopefully I'll remember, I'll give you this is how it looks now afterwards. So for you, see you in a second. For me, probably a few hours. There we go, a couple hours worth of work. As you can see, I got a pile of wood there. I do need to use quite a lot of that, so I need to put that somewhere a bit better. I've moved this around like I said, so it's kind of behind the door. I do need to figure out something to do with this ladder because it's slightly in the way, but as you can see, I kind of tidied it all up. This is a box of like stuff I want to get done. like I was telling you earlier, I got that for the sliding door. Wrong way. So I can put that on the sliding door so it will make a connection. Got the other side as well. And then obviously them two will go together like that. Make a connection and I'll get electrics into the sliding door. And I got my other actuators in there for the locking and unlocking. So that needs to get done. So probably in the next video you might see me starting this. But as you can see, it's definitely a lot tidier. I've now got my bench able to be set up with the head on so I can work on it. But need to do something over here a little bit. 2 bikes, 2 scooters and a pressure washer. That needs to go in the shed. But definitely very pleased with what I've done. Like I said, the next video, want to hopefully start getting all this lot done so I can start unlocking and locking the van completely. But just a little bit of an update video, a little bit of a catch up. Got a lot of stuff in the works, so keep your eyes open. Thanks to all the new subscribers. I've seen there's quite a few over the last month or so. I haven't been posting anything yet, so thank you all. Stay tuned, because there'll be much more coming.
If you haven't already liked this video, please give it a great big thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button.
And take it easy.